What's going on, guys? It's May 2nd, 2022, and we have the RBA interest rate decision here in a couple hours, monetary policy announcement. And I wanted to go through some of the pairs that looking at Australian dollar. Now, I've been in a great short here on GA since Sunday. I got in here at the 86.3% Fibonacci retracement of this last move here, right? So we had a nice breakdown, and from this area, and this is something that I always look for. And if you can start to remember just the word confluence, you probably heard it quite a bit. So confluence means where a few different levels of support and resistance really start to line up, right? So if we have the 161.8 right here, and I'm sitting here looking at this, I'm like, damn, I should have taken profits, but we have the RBA here in a couple hours. I'm going to go to bed before that. So I wanted to play it safe and go ahead and get out of that trade. So with that being said, though, we have the 161.8 right here. And I was taking the trade off of this 86.3, but right here, this is just a massive zone that's worth taking note of right there, where all of these things align to create a massive area of resistance, which really started to play out well. So, but some of the other pairs like GA, we're going right in the middle here, and specifically looking at this 200 SMA. This is really why I like the 200 SMA among a lot of different reasons. But you know, here's just an easy way to identify it. You know, we're clearly in a downtrend. Momentum is bearish. And then, but when we're going through the middle, like right through the middle of the price action, this is accumulation, maybe accumulation before next move higher. But, you know, we're going sideways here, at least for now. That could all change here in a few hours, right? Based on what's going on with the RBA. Caught a really good trade here, actually off the 15-minute on AU, right? So very similar scenario, a little different here, but you can see the significance of the same Fibonacci level. Now, like I said, we're below the 200, clearly bearish, and this same zone comes into play. And if you really start to get dialed into this area on the pullbacks, you can start to really get some really good sniper entries and really get dialed in. So that's what I'm looking at for AU. We took a nice short. Actually, we got in here in the accelerator group this morning on NZD USD. Nice little cross here. And I took it actually on the 15. Yeah, it was on the 15-minute. We started to break right here, and then went over here to the 15-minute. And this was our move. We've already pretty much taken back all those gains, but you can see it a lot better on Aussie. So here we are on AJ, sideways. Now we're getting prepped up for a big move one way or the other. And it's one of the main reasons why I want to shoot this video. Aussie CAD, we've been in a downtrend for a long time. Now, if we get some sort of potential hawkishness out of the RBA, something that could create a catalyst for us to really reverse and break out of these ranges on, you know, the majority of these Aussie pairs could really shake things up. You know, we've been trading in a pretty big channel here for Aussie CAD quite some time. I mean, you could take this back here, false breakdown being right there, but this would be our channel for Aussie CAD. Now, if we were to break out of this channel, you know, maybe even retest and then break higher, that'd be a pretty big deal. Specifically though, more than anything for AU, Aussie New Zealand, back to the hourly time frame, we've been in a huge huge uptrend, right? And we're at a massive level of resistance. So this is going to be a really big deal. And if we break down following today, you know, this is either one going to create a really, really, really good entry to buy the dip here for sure on Aussie New Zealand, or we're going to break out higher. Pound Aussie, very similar scenario. Now, but flip side of that, because the pound has been super weak. Now, we could break down below the 200 in the same kind of range area I started us with, or we could break up above higher, which would potentially be a really, really big deal, big move. Damn, I'm looking at this. I'm like, why did I take profits on that? But what we would want to look for, kind of retesting the imbalance here to break out above this area. And create a situation which would look something like this. Flip side of that is, you know, we could just completely break down across the board. So it's going to be really interesting because very similar scenario here on Euro Aussie. So it's going to be interesting because we've been at such a make or break point on these Aussie pairs for a while now. And I could really see, you know, like these, especially for Aussie Swiss, Aussie Yen. Now, if we start to turn around here, or if we start to break down and really confirm this move, like here on AJ, this is going to be awesome for re-entries. We start to really break down there and then create some sort of opportunity, which would allow us to re-enter here. I know this is a something like this. Here we go. Would create an opportunity for us to re-enter after a big move. And especially if you go to the hourly here, remove the envelope, remove our SMAs. Looks like we're potentially even carving out our own little head and shoulder right here. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be, hopefully, I don't think it's going to be a dud. That's for sure. So you might want to stay out. You might want to watch, but really make a game plan of how we can, you know, maneuver our way around this and create a really good potential long-term play out of whatever comes out of this, the RBA tonight. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned a little something. And, you know, then Wednesday we have the Fed. So, and then NFP on Friday. It's going to be a crit, and then Bank of England Thursday. So be careful trading out there, everybody. There's a lot of opportunities right now, though. So let's make it happen. Let's catch some pips. And if you want to trade live with us tomorrow, we'll be trading live. Click the link below. Let's make it happen. And I'll see you in the group. Peace.